What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Nicole and I'm a licensed realtor in the state of Rhode Island and Massachusetts, and today we're going to be doing another day in the life because you guys seem to really enjoy these videos. And today I have a couple of things that I got going on. Right now I am off to the office. We have meetings every Thursday at 10:30 at the office, and luckily the office is literally 5 minutes down the street from me. 6 minutes if we're really counting here. And then I have a closing later today as well. So a couple things going on, so I figured I'd just take you guys along for the ride with me. But yeah, so we are headed to the office right now. We kind of just have these meetings where we just kind of talk about listings that we have, any potential issues that we have with current under contracts, buyers that we have, to see if any of the other agents on our team have any listings. And I don't know if I actually told you guys. I really don't know if I even said this in my last video, but I actually switched to a new brokerage. So before I was with HomeSmart, and then the team that I was with at HomeSmart switched over to a company called Real Broker LLC. And then from there, I actually switched to Remax because it's just a bigger brokerage. I just think that they have a very reputable name. The team that I am now currently affiliated with is a very high producing team, and I really just wanted to associate myself with a lot of people who do better than me. I just feel like it motivates me. It really pushes me to better myself and to really get out there and just kind of jumpstart my career a little bit more. So yeah, so I am now officially with Remax, and I'm with a group called the Quinn Group with very, very, very good agents and a very good team leader. So I'm super excited to see where this takes me. I already had one closing with this team. I have another one today, and I do have another one under contract with them. I do still have a couple more lingering with my old brokerage, but that is okay. At least I'm still able to facilitate those transactions and still get paid my commission and so forth. But yeah, so that is my little story here for you guys. Because I don't know if I actually told you guys, it's been a crazy past couple of months, and I've already been with them I think for a month and a half, maybe going on 2 months now. So it's going very well. So yeah, so I am going to go off to the office right now, have that meeting, probably sit there for a little bit before my before my closing, just to do a little bit of work, call a couple of follow-up clients. I have a couple of letters to send out and so forth, but figured let's go on and take you guys for the ride. And yeah, so let's go. Alright, so I just pulled up to the office, and I just wanted to mention how convenient this location is. So I'm gonna flip it around. I'll just show you guys like the little thing. So I honestly don't know how to zoom in. Oh, here we go. So you see the Remax sign there. You see Latte Love right above it. Hell yeah. Latte Love is literally my favorite coffee shop. So it's just so convenient to have a coffee shop right next to your office. They also have bomb food, and yeah, so yeah, it is a brand new office. It's very nice inside. I would show you, but there's probably agents in there and I get awkward, so maybe another day. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead in there and then have our meeting, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so here's to prove how last minute I am on things. So am I focused? So I've had my closing gift for a little bit, but I haven't had the bag or anything to put it in. But I wanted to show you these closing gifts that I get. Well, part of it that I do anyways. And it's these mugs that I get from, I'll tag them in the description box. It's called Cups for Cuties, and I've been getting these for mostly all of my clients. And basically just says Home Sweet Home, and inside is pink, and then down here is the excuse me, the coordinates of the address that they're purchasing, or the home that they're purchasing. And I just thought it's such a cute, oh god, I'm like so dark over here, but I thought it was just like a cute little personal gift to kind of show them that, you know, it wasn't just, I mean, I do get like a bottle of wine depending on the client and depending on like how close I get with them, depends on what I get for them. But I just always, and these are cheap, I just think they're perfect for clients. It just shows that like you really did put time and effort and thought into getting them a little gift. But yeah, I mean, I know some realtors don't do gifts and whatnot, but I just personally, I mean, depending on, like I said, the client, if it was like a horrible transaction, it costed me money in the long, like down the line or whatever, and sometimes I just get them nothing. It depends on the client, the situation, and everything like that. So I do get them a bottle. I got this one particular client a bottle of wine as well too, just because I know that she loves wine, because we've talked about wine and drinking and all that stuff before. So but yeah, so I left the office. I went to go grab all this. I also went to the grocery store because I picked up some tacos because I'm having a taco night tonight, and with a couple of friends. And so I am off to the closing, and this one is quite different because there actually isn't any walkthrough or anything, just because she's actually lived in the property for a week. We did a early occupancy agreement. It was kind of a situation where we got she is from out of state, so she's from Alabama, so she was flying in, and the closing had to get pushed forward because we scheduled it for July 5th, which was technically a holiday. So we had to change it to the next day, but she was flying in on July 5th, so she had nowhere technically to stay. So the seller was willing to, and the listing agent was actually the seller, so the seller was willing to let my client stay in the property or occupy the property on the 5th and then close on the 6th. Well, then we had issues because of the holiday that things just started getting delayed, and long story short, the day before the closing, which was supposed to be last Thursday, I believe, or last Wednesday, we get a denial from the loan officer. And she was going conventional, and she gets a denial the day before the closing, and I thought I was gonna throw up, because I mean, she just literally uprooted herself from Alabama up here, and I was like, okay, what are we gonna do now? So long story short, we were able to switch her financing to FHA, which obviously the listing agent wasn't too happy about, but I mean, it made everything work out. We just had to switch the appraisal from conventional to FHA, which wasn't an issue because it was a flip and it was a very well-maintained property. So I didn't see any issues with the FHA appraisal anyways. We already knew that it came in at value. So it was really just the matter of getting the appraiser out there, getting the report, and making sure we can close within a week. And my client actually went on vacation within this week. So it was a little chaotic, to say the least, but it is now Thursday the following week. So it did take, all in all, we did have to extend about a week and a half, which in the reality of things, we were trying to do a quick close anyways, because the seller was willing to give the buyers a home warranty if we closed within 30 days of signing the purchase and sales. So we were trying to get her to close within the 30 days, but unfortunately that didn't work. So it's still a quicker close than your normal 45-day closing period. So the seller wasn't too pissed off. But obviously now my buyer isn't able to get that home warranty, but home warranties really aren't even that expensive. We did an inspection anyways, and everything was really to the T. Nothing was wrong with the property whatsoever. We didn't ask for any repairs. So yeah, so that is my story on that. Not every closing is smooth. Not every closing closed the day that it's supposed to. You kind of just have to work with what you got, and everyone's main goal is to always just get the clients to the finish line. The sellers want to sell so they can get their money. Buyers want to buy so they can start moving into their dream home. And the loan officers want to close. The real estate agents want to close. I mean, everyone's really just pushing towards that same end goal. So, and like I always say too, it's always good working with good all-around people. So like the agent on the other side was very lenient, very nice, and very easy to talk to. The loan officer I used knows what she's doing. I work with her all the time. She's always super efficient and on things. So we were able to get this closed very quickly, switching over products from a conventional to an FHA. So I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful that my client's able to get into her property, well, even though she's already been in her property, but officially get the deed to the property. And so yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting this tissue paper in this bag, and then I have to go head out to the closing, which is only like 10 minutes from me. And I know I always say it, I get super lucky with getting just, you know, these properties that are so close to me, and attorneys are super close to me as well, so I'm never really driving that far. But I do work all throughout Rhode Island, and I also work in Massachusetts as well too. Haven't done much of Mass yet, which is the goal that I'm going to start trying to do, is market myself a lot more in Massachusetts, because I really do predominantly work in Rhode Island, but I do want to obviously get some business in Massachusetts so it doesn't cost me to keep my license there. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I will catch you in a little bit. Okay, so I am back home. It is now 4 o'clock. It has been a day, but I feel like I wasn't even really that productive today. After the closing took quite a bit of time because we didn't have the closing package when we got there, only because we got a clear to close late last night, so the closing department needed some time to get the documents sent over to the title attorney's office. So we were sitting there for a little bit chit-chatting, but that closing took until like 3 o'clock, and then I took a little pit stop to the mall because I just needed to return something. But I am back home now, and I'm going to show you guys what I do in Canva for my just sold posts that I put on my Instagram and my Facebook. Now, it's all about reputation. It's all about people knowing that you do business, people knowing that you do good business, and just kind of keeping your name out there, keeping yourself relevant. So anytime that I get an offer accepted, or even when I submit an offer, or when I get under contract, or when I sell a property, I always just do a post about it. So like offers accepted and stuff, or an offer submitted, I'll just do like an Instagram story. And then if it's something that I put under contract, or something goes into pending, or something sells, then I'll do an actual Instagram post on it, as well as post it to my Facebook. And that just kind of just keeps me relevant in the business, and just to show potential clients in the future that I am still doing business. I'm still, you know, I'm busy, and, you know, obviously if you're busy, that means you're doing something right in this business. So I just like to kind of stay relevant in the social media world, because the majority of my clients, mostly a lot of my clients do come from social media. So I always just try to keep the social media world going. So I'm gonna probably just do a screen share for this and show you guys what I do, and then get that posted on Instagram. So, all right, so I just go into Canva, and obviously all of my designs are in here, and I've done a full Canva tutorial to show you guys how I utilize Canva to its fullest potential. So we are gonna go ahead, and I actually already made the post. So I'm just gonna kind of show you quickly on how I would make this post. I just kind of keep this template right here, and then I just change the picture, I change the address, and I keep everything else the same. But it's pretty simple, because once you get this template, you just really just edit it as you go. But I typed in real estate in the search template section, and then I just go here, and then I kind of just change this around to make it more of my color scheme on Instagram for myself. So I'll go ahead and take this picture, and I just copied and pasted this picture right here from MLS, and then I'll go ahead and do that. Take the picture out from the back, and then I crop it a little bit like that. I personally don't like that frame. I just have in my uploads, I have my headshot that I use, but it's going to take me a while to get there, so I'm just going to copy and paste that here to show you how quickly and easy this is. Center this, and then instead of congrats to my happy clients, I put the address, and then I'm going to put this here. And then my Remix, the logo is also saved in my uploads. Move that to the other side. Put the address in here, and then go to text, and that's where I'll add my name. You can obviously use whatever font that you want. I'm just gonna grab a random one for now. That works for me. And then change the font so it's a little smaller. Change this to the color of my logo. Now Canva will pull up the colors that are already on the document or whatever that you're editing. So I'm just going to take the blue from the Remax, and then change those to the blue as well. I don't really like that font, to be honest with you. Just to kind of show you how easy, how quick and simple it is to make a Canva just sold post for any of your social medias. As annoying as it seems to always be on social media and always be relevant, always be posting. It's just good to keep your name out there, to keep people knowing that you're doing business, and that, I don't know, it just kind of keeps the momentum for you going, I feel like. Whereas like if you look on someone's Instagram and they don't have anything that's under contract, pending, sold, or whatever, you kind of wonder, are they actually doing business? So I mean, that's for me. It could be just a millennial thing. So if you're not a millennial, maybe, you know, I know there's other agents out there who don't utilize social media at all, and they just have a good clientele base of repeat business, referrals, and stuff like that. So they don't really need the social proof. But for me and for new agents out there, I think it's very, very good to have that social proof. So when someone looks you up, they can say, okay, wow, Nicole really does do business, and she's selling properties every week, and this and that. So that's what I recommend. Obviously, to each their own, but it's just a little tidbit of information, or advice, I should say, to any of you new realtors out there. But I'm gonna go ahead and post this over to my Instagram and my Facebook, and then in my Facebook post I will tag the loan officer, and in this case I'm also going to tag the title attorney's office, and just saying that, you know, I closed on this property thanks to this loan officer, thanks to the title company, thanks for the listing agent, and making this a smooth, easy, seamless transaction from beginning to end, even though there was a little kinks in the middle that we had to work out. But at the end of the day, we officially closed. But I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoy these types of videos, if you like watching these videos, please give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me know that you guys love watching these types of videos, so then I can come out with more content like this for you. Because obviously I just want to make and create videos that are of interest, and if you like more of knowledgeable videos, or if you like more of this day in the life type of thing, definitely please give me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment down in the comment section, and I will see you all in the next video.